I want to talk about what we got coming up in 2022, which is going to be, in my opinion, a good year for movies all around. Do you have your list?
Yes, I do.
Of movies. So I found this list of the upcoming movies for 2022, and I wanted to talk about what we believe are our favorite, the ones we're most looking forward to, right? We don't have to go into great detail about them, but it would just be interesting. So there's like, if you look at just the sheer amount of movies coming out this year.
I don't count the Harry Potter 20th anniversary as a movie.
I didn't either. So I thought it would be interesting. Did you have any type of like criteria for what? Did you just pick which you thought would be the best?
I thought what I would like more.
Okay, so why don't you give me? Let's go with the one we both have on our list, and that's the Northman. Yes, we are both very excited for the Northman. I want to see Viking remakes of The Lion King. I want to see Viking Revenge. I'm very excited about that movie.
Of The Lion King?
Well, it's it's the son coming back to avenge his father.
Hamlet.
Yes, but I'm saying The Lion King.
Okay. I was really confused.
I'm not a snob. You're a snob.
I was really confused. I was like, what do you mean by The Lion King? They're making another Lion King movie?
They referenced it as Hamlet in the thing too. I understand the reference. I'm just saying The Lion King.
You spoiled brat. It's Hamlet.
Okay. Well,
you uncultured swine.
You elitist snob. It's The Lion King. So take that. Okay. So that movie is just dark. And it's very moody. It's got this indie feel to it, but with a lot of like money. Not money, but it looks. There's a lot of production quality in that trailer that we were able to see, and just the general tone of like we don't get a lot of movies based on Viking lore. You know, the show Vikings, but in general, that's not really a tapped market right now. So
have you seen How to Train Your Dragon? And they're getting a new TV show.
Maybe I need to see that then.
Yeah, like the movies, I loved them. Like I watched all the movies and TV shows.
Of course,
and like they came out with a new TV show that's called How to Bond with Your Dragon. It's set in the future. So like basically all the kids, they're different, like they're more Americanized.
We'll talk about that tomorrow too. With is that a show that's coming out this year?
Yeah, but it's coming out on Peacock TV.
Okay,
and I'm like, I don't have that subscription.
You'll have to get Peacock. Write it off. It's a business expense. So we both had the Northman. All right, what was the next movie on your list?
Morbius.
Okay, what are you looking forward to most about Morbius?
I just like how dark and gritty it is. Like I really like that concept, and I did more research on it. So he is one of Spider-Man's like notorious villains. So I kind of want to see like Sony do something with that.
I think they're working into Kraven the Hunter with that too. So that should be interesting. Jared Leto to me is a fantastic actor. I know a lot of people are very hot and cold on him.
Come on.
I love charisma, man. That like I bring that up in like every review. Like when we talk about it's not about like what was said, it's about how something makes you feel, right? When you're watching movies, the artistic aspect of it. So an actor with a lot of charisma and a lot of stage presence can cover up a multitude of sins for a movie. And I feel like whereas this movie is probably going to be not tonally but tonally consistent with Venom. Yeah. Like it's going to feel like it's in the same world as the Venom universe, right? I think that Jared Leto is very much on the level of Tom Hardy as far as charisma. Yeah. So I'm excited to see where that goes.
I think they're still upset about the Joker.
What do you mean?
Like when he was
his portrayal of the Joker. Okay, yeah. Well, you never saw the Snyder cut of
no, because
of the Justice League. He has an expanded scene at the end in the epilogue that's really, really good.
I think I watched a little bit of that clip.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Is he the best Joker? God, no, of course not. No. But I love him as an actor, so I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Yeah. And that's coming out in. Do you know when? I didn't look it up. In the spring, or in the fall. No, here it is. Yep. Oh, January. Oh, so already it's like January 28th.
Oh my God!
Like a month from now. So that's gonna be really good. That'll probably be the first one on our list that we see.
Also, I don't consider Betty White's 100-year young birthday as a movie.
Okay.
It's coming out January 17th. I'm like looking at the list. I don't consider that. I'm also excited for Fantastic Beasts.
Okay.
Because I really love Mads.
That's so funny that you, because that's why I'm not excited about it, and I love Mads Mikkelsen as well. Mm-hmm. But replacing Johnny Depp was a mistake, and J.K. Rowling has she's, as much as I love her work and I appreciate her standing up for Depp in the second one, especially given how much like. The Johnny Depp and Amber Heard stuff is ridiculous. It's like it would literally take 9 podcasts to go through it all, but to suffice it to say that I really am angry that she
it's unjust.
I don't know how much she I'm assuming she had a lot of say in that, right? Because she is like the last writer to really hold on control of just about everything she makes, right? Like contracts have since been rewritten where these publishers and studios get far more control of your characters. She's like the last bastion of like real creative control for a writer in Hollywood. So I refuse to believe that he wasn't kicked off that movie without her say, and I'm bummed at her for letting that happen. But in general, like to me, Harry Potter ended with the 7th movie. I've never been a huge fan of those.
But these are prequels.
I understand. No, well, these aren't even based off. They're not even prequels technically. They're just
backstories,
fanfic in a way. It's written fan fiction. So I do enjoy that they find a way to keep the tone somewhat consistent in the sound design, in the music. That part I like. It feels like the Harry Potter universe, but to me, the books are paramount, so the movies never really did it for me.
You read the books
a lot.
I skimmed through them.
Okay, next for you.
And then finally Uncharted with Tom Holland.
All right, and that one that's a game, right?
It's based on the game.
I never played the game. Is it what's the game about? I'm curious.
Let me search.
I mean, it's an exploration game, right? I'm assuming it's an exploration game. So a game like that seems like it would allow itself to be open ended, right? So the movie's probably going to be very little in the way of. It's not going to be very much like the game. I'm assuming you're basically using the names of the characters, and the rest is like kind of just general Hollywood storytelling.
Well, it's about treasure hunting. So I just searched up the summary. So Nathan Drake, which Tom Holland's going to play as, and I'm losing my voice, is a treasure hunter. Okay. And he's looking for his brother. Okay. That's what the movie is about. I'm only excited about it because other than Sonic, I kind of want to see another video game adaptation.
I'm surprised you didn't put Sonic above Uncharted.
Well, because I didn't even... I'm gonna watch the first one, but I just don't like Jim Carrey. Okay. Well, I just don't like Jim Carrey.
You should, if you want to see fans get what they want, supporting Sonic is exactly what people should be doing right now, given what they... the fact that they didn't just make the changes they needed to in the first one, they've leaned into those changes and are absolutely about fans. So I say supporting that is a very, very good thing you can do right now.
Well, yeah, I still support it, but like I want to see another video game adaptation. So this one is more live action. I know like Jim Carrey, he's live action, but I want to see like all characters live action. That's where I want to see it. And there is rumors that they're going to make a Mario movie, which I'm not really excited for.
I know, right?
Because I'm kind of scared because Super Mario Bros.
So, well, it's been a long time since then. Uncharted comes out on February 18th. And then what was the other one? We talked about
Fantastic
Beasts. What was the other one?
Morbius
is in January, and Fantastic Beasts, I believe, is in April. Let me just double check on here. Fantastic Beasts is... I thought I just saw it there. Maybe I'm wrong by that one. Here it is. April 15th. So January, February, and April for those releases. So that's like one a month, right? That's one each of those months. That's really good. Yeah. And then I believe April is also the same month as the one as the Northman. Yeah, April 22nd. So that's going to be really good as well.
Yep.
And then for me, what I did is I went out of my way to not pick any superhero movies. Okay. On purpose. We're all excited for Morbius. We are all excited for the Batman, or at least I am literally dying of excitement for the Batman.
He is. I'm not.
I'm vaguely excited for, it's not if the Flash comes out there. I'm sorry, Aquaman. Yeah. In general... the Marvel movies don't super excite me, but I will see them. There's always the chance that they could be good. You never know. But I put now the Ambulance, which is a Michael Bay movie. I don't care what anyone says. Michael Bay is... I understand that in the realm of story, he is not exactly an auteur. Mm-hmm. I understand that a lot of his movies can be cringe to a lot of people, but art is subjective. You like what you like. I love the slow motion. I love the 360 camera shots. I love the gratuitous explosions. I do not care. I love the heavily saturated color scheme and color grading. I love everything about. Maybe it's just like because it's like part of what I grew up on. I didn't like his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, but I love the first 2 Transformers movies. The first 3 Transformers movies. I don't care that they're objectively bad movies. They were, for me, a good time at the cinema. And we live in an age now where you're not allowed to have differing opinions. Like if you like something like that, you're like somehow bad. I understand that they are not objectively good movies. That does not mean the first Tomb Raider is objectively not a good movie, but I love
that movie.
But that movie's freaking awesome. So I do not care. Ambulance is Ryan Gosling. And I don't know the other actor's name, but it's Ryan Gosling is.
He plays as Morbius in the Matrix movie, the new one. The other actor.
Morpheus?
Yep, my bad.
Mateen.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. I didn't even recognize him.
I did. I was like, oh.
He had a beard. He had a beard in the ambulance trailer. So
no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I don't think we're talking about the same movie. I think Miracle's.
I'm making movies up as I go.
I think Miracle's just making this up. I'm going to look it up. We're fact checking Miracle on air.
On air, we're fact checking.
No, you're right. Yeah, Abdul.
I told you.
Oh, he's got a beard. He's got facial hair. He doesn't have a beard. He's got facial hair. A little bit of facial hair. Okay.
That's still not a beard.
Chris Fedak wrote it. Okay, you know who Chris Fedak wrote, right, or created, right?
What?
Chuck.
No way. So it might be good. It might be good.
Yep. So he's also involved in Prodigal Son, which a lot of people like. So Chris Fedak wrote the script, wrote the screenplay. I mean, now if we saw Roland Emmerich, maybe then I'd be worried. But in general, Yahya Abdul Mateen the second, Isaac Gonzalez, Garrett Dillahunt, Garrett Dillahunt. He's one of those like journeyman actors that you've seen in just about everything. He has at least one. If you love a bunch of different shows, he's got at least one guest starring episode in like every show you've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got a very like memorable voice and face. But in general, I'm just like really looking to see these things that have nothing to do with superhero movies. Plus, this takes place in LA, and the bank scene that's shown in that trailer is, I believe, if I'm not very much mistaken, the same bank from the shootout in the movie Heat, which, as people on here know, is my favorite movie of all time.
Chris Carr said it's not.
Chris Carr is wrong. We'll have him on here on Tuesday to argue. But yes, Mission Impossible 7 comes out this year. I didn't even know that. I knew that was slated for possibility of release this year. I know nothing about it. I just know that I love Tom Cruise and I love the Mission Impossible movies. So I am ready to see that. And then the last but not least, I feel like there's not even much more you need to say about the Mission Impossible. We will go see that. We will absolutely go see that. He gets better as he gets older, even if he's weird.
But he looks like Norman McDonald now.
Norm McDonald? Yes, Norm McDonald. Norman McDonald is...
It's not a real
Norman
person.
McDonald sounds like a guy who works at a farm like three miles outside of town. Get it? Old McDonald had a farm.
Yeah, but there's... Oh my God, speaking about that, I was watching a video about yearbook quotes, and this guy, his name is Joe McDonald, and his senior quote was like, "No, I do not have a farm."
Yeah.
Because it's Joe.
Yeah, that was good. Well, it's not Joe. It's Old McDonald.
I know, but people asked him because his last name.
Okay. And last but not least, Operation Fortune, the Guy Ritchie, Jason Statham movie we talked about.
Oh.
We talked about that one day. It's like a spy thriller. And then I would like to give... honorable mention to The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, the Nicolas Cage meta movie, which will clearly do meta humor better than The Matrix, that is for sure. So those are the movies that I'm looking forward to, have nothing to do with superhero movies.
I forgot to mention Everything Everywhere
All at Once.
All at Once. That's coming out too.
We'll talk about that on here when we've got more information on it, more than just the trailer. Like if we could show the trailer, the people listening would be like, what the hell? And plus we wouldn't be able to anyways. So the Northman, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent both come out in the same weekend, so we got a busy weekend that weekend.
We have to see the Northman first.
We'll see the Northman
because
first.
It'll insinuate my tribalism and primal needs.
Yes, that is very true. I have to find a husband who will take care of me and kill all who come to do me harm. I would also like to point out that Death on the Nile comes out this year, which is the Hercule Poirot continuation by Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh is freaking fantastic. It's got Armie Hammer in it, so it's automatically controversial and hot and spicy right now, given all that is being said about him. It's also got Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot is also very charismatic, but I love Kenneth Branagh as an actor and as a director. Those are the ones I was looking for the release dates. I should have written down the release dates for the movies that I was.
For shame.
And Scream. Scream 5. I know you don't care about that, but I do look forward to seeing how they ruin one of my favorite franchises of all time.
Well, if you want to watch scary movies, Halloween Ends comes out
at the end of the year.
Yeah, October 14. And then where is that one movie? I saw a poster for it. It's called Black Phone.
Oh, and Top Gun Maverick comes out. Holy crap, there's so many movies that come out this year. More Tom Cruise, more awesomeness. I literally couldn't pick. And Jurassic Park.
Avatar 2.
Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Dominion. There's so many movies coming out this year. We couldn't pick just. So there's basically we're gonna have a very busy year. Yeah. This year it's gonna be awesome.
Orphan's coming out with another movie. You remember the movie?
I never
Orphan?
saw it.
Okay, it's so dumb because it's just a lady who has what's the condition where you look unusually young for your age?
I don't know. Me syndrome. I'm just kidding.
No. No. Basically, she has that condition and she poses as a little girl and she gets adopted by this family. She kills off the son. She tries to have a romantic relationship with the father because her mother that gave her
This sounds awful.
Yeah, it's really bad because she tries to kill the whole family because the father said no to her because she wanted to have a relationship with him, not as a daughter but more adult. That's
disgusting.
Yeah, but they're coming out with a movie. It's a prequel. It's called Orphan First Kill.
Can't. Anytime it gets a subtitle First Kill, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So Ambulance comes out on April 8th. Fantastic Beasts April 15th. The Northman and Unbearable Weight April 22nd. And then we go down here. We just listen to some of the. We're not going to talk about them, but listen to some of these movies that we haven't mentioned. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
The Bob's Burgers movie. Jurassic World Dominion. Lightyear. The Black Phone.
That's the movie I was about to talk about.
Minions: The Rise of Gru. Thor: Love and Thunder. Black Adam comes out this year.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yeah, I don't know what Beast is. And then let's keep going. Puss in Boots. Yeah, Mission Impossible 7. Hocus Pocus 2. No one wants to see that. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Wow. Halloween Ends. Pinocchio. The Flash. I know. I'm Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. I almost said Wanda Forever.
Wanda Forever.
Wanda. Creed 3. I didn't even know that was being made. Avatar 2. Aquaman 2. Super Mario Brothers. That's an insane amount of movies. I skipped a bunch. There's a lot of good stuff coming out this year, so we're gonna have a lot of fun talking about movies this year. But those were just the ones that I myself am personally looking forward to more than anyone else.
What's Cocaine Bear about?
Wait, why does it say Free Guy is coming out on? Oh, unless it means on video.
No, on streaming.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a lot of stuff coming out. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, that's out of all. Okay, if you had to, if they eliminated all of them and you had to pick one, what would you keep?
Morpheus. I can't.
When it's Morpheus, you call it Morbius. When it's Morbius, you call it Morpheus.
I can't. But Morbius, I want to watch that real bad.
Morbius.
Yeah, I really want to watch that because. Dude, he accidentally turned himself into a vampire. How do you do that accidentally?
I don't know. We will see. For me, if we're talking superhero movies, it's the Batman. I didn't put that on my list, but then if not, probably the Northman.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.